Today's horoscope, Cancer April 19th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mars has spent an unusually long time in your sign, but today, it moves on into your resources sector. During this cycle, your major focus pulls away from me-oriented towards security-minded, and it's a great time for working on self-esteem issues. You can be more confident about pursuing money during this stage, but you could also be prone to impulsive buying. Mars spent some time in this sector of your solar chart in November and December. In the coming weeks, you might renew or revisit projects left unfinished from that time. In the 2 months ahead, Mars goes to work for you in the world of finances, business, and resources. It's a strong cycle for pursuing financial and business interests and developing natural talents. You're motivated to pursue increased security and comfort. Building for the future is a driving force now. Get ready for your sex drive to overwhelm you over the coming days. Mighty Mars, the planet of sex, passion, and drive, will link in a gorgeous dance known as a trine with mystical Neptune. This ensures that your sensual desires will be on level 10 and that it could be the ideal time for you to pursue romance. You'll have an absolutely irresistible allure, able to enchant others with your aura. This can often even be the cosmic link that allows singles who are willing to put themselves out there to find a soulmate. Not only can you assert yourself, but you'll have heightened sensitivity that makes people trust you. Get your bag. Financial hardship has plagued you since the end of 2024. There may have been fewer opportunities to make extra cash. You could have been passed over for raises and promotions, which is incredibly disheartening. Anything started with the expectation to make money could have stalled. While this has not been easy, there might be more forward movement with your financial opportunities and goals once Mars re-enters Leo. However, you may still need to reassess any lingering damage from Mars retrograde during the post-shadow period over the next few weeks. The beauty in daily life is accentuated by today's planetary alignment, and you must reach out and touch it. Put yourself in the position to be a part of things that are beautiful to you. Health is one beautiful part of life that you can enjoy to a greater degree than you have been doing under this transit. Bestow upon yourself the extra care that makes your skin glow, your body feel alive, and that puts your mind at ease. Expect to be more in touch with your inner wisdom on this day. This vibration has a way of seeing you tapping into some of your more hidden resources. And this can be a real boost, as you will enjoy discovering talents that you have always had and may not realized before. Allowing yourself to probe within and to try different approaches is an excellent use of this day's essence. Also consider indulging in a new hobby or craft. As Mars leaves Cancer today, this brings your longest Mars return in 2 decades to a close. It was in early September that Mars returned to begin what is normally a 6-week chance to fire up your passions, warrior and competitive spirit as you move into a new 2-year Mars cycle. 2 months later Mars did leave, only to retrograde back, and over 3 months later, he leaves again. This time with the launch of a new Mars cycle underway, and as he returns his attention to a fight for what you deserve on the income front, having had time to get a better sense of what excites you moving forward. It is during Mars' final hours in Cancer that the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, in her early days back in your romantic sector peaks. Ahead of the moon's return to your relationship sector tomorrow, this is keeping the focus on the spirit of romance, while support from Mars and growing support from Venus, the planet of love is adding passion and a sense of adventure into the mix. Daily Planetary Overview. As Mars re-enters bold, expressive Leo, we officially begin the second half of the post-shadow period following Mars retrograde, a cycle that spanned from December 2024 into early January 2025. Think of this time as a cosmic checkpoint, where you're gently nudged to look back over the ground you've covered in the last few months. What challenges tested your resilience? What decisions sparked regret or growth? Which passions did you put on pause, and which ones are asking to be revived? Mars in Leo brings fire, flair, and a renewed sense of self-confidence, but only if you're willing to do the inner work. It's not about pretending everything's fine or forcing a comeback. Instead, this is your opportunity to reflect on what that retrograde revealed about your impulses, your desires, your confrontations, and your courage. There may still be loose ends to tie up, conflicts to resolve, actions to finish, or dreams to reignite, but the energy is shifting in your favor. Think back to a time recently when things didn't go as planned. Maybe you felt blocked, misunderstood, or like your energy was just out of sync. Mars retrograde can often feel like swimming upstream. Now, as Mars strides confidently into Leo, it's as though you've reached a calmer stretch of the river. You're invited to flow again, but this time with awareness, wisdom, and maybe a little more grace. This transit is also a chance to reinvigorate your relationships. Whether romantic, platonic, or professional, your genuine warmth and openness are magnetic right now. You may find that people are naturally drawn to you, eager to spend time or engage in deeper conversations. If you felt disconnected from someone you care about, this is a perfect time to reconnect, not with pressure, but with presence. On a romantic level, the energy is ripe for intimacy and shared joy. Couples may find themselves rediscovering each other, and singles might notice sparks flying in unexpected places. Try planning something simple yet heartfelt, like a spontaneous evening walk or a meal shared without distractions. Sometimes the most meaningful moments aren't planned but lived with intention. You may also find yourself questioning your direction or feeling a little uninspired in your personal life. If your routines feel stale and your relationships slightly muted, this is the cosmos gently prompting you to shake things up. Organize an outing, reconnect with old friends, or try something completely out of the ordinary. Paint, dance, hike, or volunteer. Re-engaging with life in new ways can spark the kind of energy that's been missing. Financially, the stars are aligned in your favor. If you've been considering making a move, whether it's a new investment, a side hustle, or simply reviewing your budget, this is a favorable time to act. Trust your instincts, but don't rush. Look for deals, stay organized, and make decisions based on long-term value, not fleeting temptation. That purchase you're eyeing, ask yourself, will this still bring me joy or benefit in a month? Clarity and confidence will guide you toward the right choices. On the physical front, now is the time to reconnect with your body. If you've let movement slip through the cracks lately, maybe in favor of long workdays or cozy nights, and don't beat yourself up. Instead, use this Mars-fueled momentum to ease back into physical activity in a way that feels enjoyable. You don't have to become a marathon runner overnight. Even short, invigorating walks, stretching with the morning sun, or trying a new fitness class can do wonders for your energy and mood. Remember, movement is not punishment, it's a celebration of what your body can do. And lastly, be mindful not to overextend yourself. With all this forward momentum, it might be tempting to say yes to everything. But taking on too much can quickly deplete the very energy you're trying to harness. You don't need to prove your worth through productivity. Your value is inherent. Rest when you need to. Say no when necessary. Boundaries, after all, are a form of self-respect. So as Mars charges ahead in fiery Leo, let this be your reminder: you are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to outgrow old patterns. You are allowed to want more for yourself, your relationships, your work, and your joy. Take a moment and ask yourself, what lesson did Mars retrograde leave you with? Is there a part of your life that's asking for more honesty, more bravery, more love? Let me know in the comments what this period has brought up for you. Have you had any realizations? Is there something you're ready to release or ready to begin again? Your experience could inspire someone else who's navigating a similar path. Whatever you're facing, remember, this is your time to rise, to reflect, and to move forward with renewed purpose. One thoughtful step at a time.